Hello all my beautiful sisters from those other misters. Welcome to a brush haul video. So I'm on a low buy this year and I've been really fucking good with makeup and stuff, but I don't include brushes in my low buy because I just don't, okay? And earlier in the year, I did a Hakuhodo brush order. It was very large. And recently I did my Hakuhodo buying guide. I'll link it up there. I think it goes up there. I also did like my favorite luxe brushes and my favorite affordable brushes. And when I did my Hakuhodo buying guide, I was like, oh my god, I want to buy some brushes. And I tried to push that into the back of my mind. Didn't work. So here I am with a brush haul. I've got an order from Beautylish. I have an order from Hakuhodo. And I actually have some Morphe brushes, which was just like, that was never on my fucking list of things to do, but it just happened. So I'm gonna start with Beautylish because these were, oh my god, I love the way Beautylish like package their boxes. This came so quickly as well, but I wanted to order from Beautylish. Hang on, let me get situated. So I wanted to order from Beautylish because there were some brushes that I really wanted to try. One of the brands that I really wanted to try was Sonia G, and there was a very specific, it looks kind of like a blending brush from Sonia G. It was out of stock. They have like, I'll try and put a picture up on the screen. I can't remember what it was called, but they have two versions of it. So it was like the original version and then like volume 2 of that brush. And that particular brush that I wanted, the volume 2 one, was it had been made specifically so it could be used with powders and creams. And I was like, I would love to use that with like, you know, just a standard powder blending brush for the eyes, and like maybe try it under the eyes with concealer and stuff like that, or cream eye products. So I really wanted that one, but it was out of stock. So I said yeah, nah to the Sonia G because there was nothing else that I really wanted to try. Some other brands that Beautylish stock are Chikuhodo, which I had never tried before, and also Smith Cosmetics, which hasn't really been on my radar, but while I was shopping there, I was like, well, I may as well give them a go. So that's what I did. All right, let's start with Chikuhodo. So I have the GSN 05 here. This is the liquid foundation brush. So I love brushes like this for applying foundation. And I figured, you know, I want to give this one a go. This is a nice small one too. It might actually work under the eyes as well. Like a large type concealing brush. Tap on your concealer, buff it in. Feels beautiful. Not sure what the hair is. Probably goat. Maybe. Look, I'm really not familiar with this brand. I am learning as I go. And the other one I got is from the Tukami series. This is the T2 powder brush. So there we go. Fairly big powder brush. I would actually also use this for bronzing and stuff. So, oh, yay. So this is by Teshu Takamori, is that right? Teshu Takamori. So I think this particular range is in collaboration with someone, potentially. Someone will know who's watching this and you guys will be able to fill me in. But I'm loving this like matte black handle and ferrule. That is absolutely gorgeous. Feels really nice too. Quality is up there with what I would expect. The last brushes that I got from Chikuhodo are the GSN 09, which is this one, and the GSN 10. So these are eyeshadow brushes, not that you can see very well. We've got just like a standard packing shadow brush and a blending brush. That is like the perfect sort of transition slash crease shade size for me. And that one looks like it'll be a really good one for just like all over the lid color. I'm loving these handles too. These ones on the ends, they're almost pointy like a sewing needle, and I love it. I dig it. However, if you accidentally like poke someone with that, you could hurt them. I don't hate it. And look how long they are. They're nice. That's really nice. Oh, I'm so excited. From Smith Cosmetics, I went sort of down the same route. So I got the 115 foundation brush. This feels nice. Yeah, it's soft, but it's not as silky smooth as the Chikuhodo. But I think I'm gonna like it anyway. Obviously, I'll give it a go. Like, I bought it to try it. And again, really nice long handles. Look at it. That is, yeah, I love handles that are really, really long. So yeah, you're winning. You're winning. Yes. This one is the 253 Arrowhead Lay Down Brush Small. So it's an eyeshadow brush, but they call it an arrowhead because it's got like a point. Can we see that? Yeah, that's interesting. And I would also be able to use that for detail work as well, which is great. I'm excited to try that. Not the softest brush I felt. This one here is the 247 flat round crease brush. So you could use this as a blender or a packing brush because it's not, I mean, it looks pretty big, but it's not really, it's not that big. And it's kind of flat on one side, which is awesome. These definitely are not as soft as Chikuhodo or Hakuhodo. So that's, you know, something to keep in mind. But natural hair brushes, I'm excited to give them a go. I know Smith Cosmetics people really like the brushes, and I'm glad to have a couple to actually test out. All right, Hakuhodo. So, stuff. I love how they use, like, their tissue paper is orange. This is what a Hakuhodo order might look like when it arrives to you. I've never seen these purple boxes before. These are new to me. I've only ever received orders in the bigger black boxes. So essentially they're the size of these two put together, maybe a little bit slimmer this way. I'm not sure why they're both like in here. I don't know. Maybe these were just, maybe they like cycle the boxes. I'm not sure, but these purple ones are beautiful. I'm excited. You've got the gorgeous Hakuhodo paper on the outside. Let's get in here and take a look. Okay, here we go. Upside down, upside down. Oh, guys, I've got 2 boxes like this. I bought a lot. I bought a lot. Oh, and I just realized the actual box has Hakuhodo printed on it in silver. That's such a cute touch. There are all my fucking eye brushes. I'm so excited. All right, there are a few other things in the box. I'll pull them out and just show you. If you've never had a Hakuhodo order before, this is what you can expect to see in there. You will get these two. You get this one and you get this one. So this shows you how to care for and clean a brush, and then on the other side it shows you how to use different types of brushes. Then you have this one, which is like a little what to do if you want to return or exchange something, and first use instructions. So Hakuhodo say that you do not have to wash your brushes prior to using them because they've been sterilized before they pack them, which is great. And then there are some common care instructions on the back that tell you how, like, the Hakuhodo printing on the handles can rub off, or like if you've had them for years and you use them really often, it can rub off. Also, if it comes in contact with like some cleaning chemicals and stuff like that. And yeah, it just, yeah, gives you information. I also received 2 pieces of paper I've never seen before. And that's because I received some other items. This is the brush cleaning cloth. So this looks to be a microfiber cloth. This was a gift with purchase. Oh, it's not microfiber. Oh, interesting. I don't know what that is. Oh, but it's even got the little Hakuhodo. Oh my god, exciting. And there's instructions on like how to use the cloth, like what it's good for. Okay, so this isn't like a cleaning cloth for when you're like washing your brushes. This is a cloth, it's like a switcher. So you use your brush, you want to get color off it, you like rub it on there to like get color off. That's really cool. Okay, I don't have anything like that, so I would definitely give that a go. And the other item, this is something I purchased. My battery's gonna die, but we can get through this part before I change it. It's a brush soap. So Hakuhodo sell a brush soap. They sell it, I believe, in 2 sizes. Let's get out. 2 sizes and 2 colors. So there is a small and a large, and there's a clear and an orange. And I got a small orange one to try out. So brush soap and instructions on how to use it correctly. So I'm excited, gonna give it a go. All Hakuhodo brushes come in a plastic slip, and often they are triple bagged. So you've got an external bag, an inner tube, and then another plastic slip over the actual hairs. All right, this is from the Kokotan range. It has Japanese lettering on the base of the handle. It's a blusher small brush. It's not printed on the handle anywhere, so I am absolutely not ever going to remember that. And oh my god, it is soft and silky and smooth. That is, wow. I believe this one was a little bit pricey. I mean, look, Hakuhodo, it's a bit of an expensive brand, but I don't care. I'm very happy to have it. This one here is only double bagged. Oh, not what I was expecting. Interesting. So, I love it. This is a Yachio M tapered brush. Wow, it's feather light. It feels like nothing. Okay, so the handle is bamboo wrapped, I believe. Or was it cane? I will annotate on the screen if I get anything wrong, but this is so much firmer than I expected it to be. That is really cool. So it seems to be like really densely packed at the base, and those bristles don't have too much movement at all. That's going to be a fantastic highlight brush. Holy crap, that is not what I was expecting, and I am really pleasantly surprised. I love the look of it as well. I can't get over, like, the brush head or this part is heavier than this. This feels like nothing. This feels like nothing. All of the weight is right in that center bit. That is, wow. Awesome. I'm so excited. Okay, here we have a G5544 brush. Let's get it out. Oh, Jesus. That is so nice. So I have a brush that's similar to this. It's this one, and this is the B505, but I feel like I have another angled one similar to this. And I got this one because I thought it was going to be a little bit bigger than what I had, and I wanted to use it for bronzing. But I think I can also definitely use that for face powder and blush. Whew, so excited. Swear to God. Hakuhodo, like, I can't get enough. I can't. This is a J4003. So this is another angled brush. Great for blush, great for highlight, and probably pretty good for contouring as well. I grabbed some brushes from the S100 Black series because I wanted more brushes from the S100 series, but they're really expensive, and I was like struggling to justify it. But I can justify the S100 Black range. Holy shit, I'm so glad I got these. Oh, I hope I bought more. This is the S142, so it's a standard size blending brush, and it has a tapered tip. That's interesting. It's it doesn't have a lot of flexibility at the tip, so it's kind of resistant. That's going to be a great blender. And because I really like small blending brushes, small eyes, helps to keep everything contained if you don't want to make it too big. I got the S146. So this is very similar, but on a much smaller scale. Not much smaller, but a smaller scale. This one, again, a little bit of resistance, which is so nice. Oh God, please. I hope I bought more like this. It's actually been a while. This order sat at like Australia Post at like the I don't know what they call it, like the hub, for quite a while. So it's been a while. I forgot what I bought. Oh, look at these eye brushes. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Seriously, my bank account is not happy. I can see some eyeliner brushes here, which I've picked up. Is that all of them? Yeah, let's do these. So I bought a backup of my favorite eyeliner brush. This is the Pro Series 3/0 PS, but I have the PH. So I went with a soft one just to try it out. Oh, interesting. Yep, I see. A bit more flexibility there. So you can see, super fine brush. And I also picked up two from the J line. I've got the J190H and the 007H. Let's take a look at these. The 190H, so this is a bit of like, it's a lot longer, it's a bit fatter, but the tip is just insanely, like, that's crazy. Really fine tip. And the last one I got is the 007. Look at that. So for comparison, let's do this. So this is the 007 on this side, and this is the 3-0 PS or 3/0 PS. Okay, I can see I did buy more brushes from the S100 Black series. I actually bought 3 more. Okay, this is the 149. Oh, it's a tiny little detailer shadow packing brush. Look at how small that is. Awesome. And these two are actually very similar. So these are the 5523A and 5523B. Yes. So the difference between these two, and you'll be able to see it's pretty obvious, they're the same like shape and cut, but the hairs are different. And I believe one was squirrel and one was horse. These are a lot bigger than I expected them to be, but I think that will be fine. Good all over brushes and insanely soft. Here I have the 242HS, and I have a similar one to this. It's the J246HS, I think. And the reason I purchased this one is because the other one that I have is like my favorite eyeshadow packing brush, and I wanted to get one just slightly bigger. This also feels slightly firmer, which is not a bad thing. So there we go, more eyeshadow packing brushes. I have the, here it is, 246HS. I bought a backup of this. I thought I bought a backup. All right, so let me show you in comparison. Okay, there we go. So on this side, that's a 246HS, and the bigger one on the other side over here is the 242HS. Let me feel the, yeah. So these bristles are slightly firmer, and I think, oh my God, can you hear that wind and rain? Storms are brewing. I think the larger one is slightly denser right in the center, or it doesn't have as much flexibility because there are like more bristles surrounding it to sort of like support the structure of it. So that's exciting, yay. This one is a 246, and I think this is from the G range, and I'm just going to show you. I think, like, if we take a look, they're very similar. One, the 246, which is on this side, is slightly more domed in its cut, but I wanted to give it a go because I was like, I like the 246, so I want to try it, basically. And the last one I've got is the J144H. All right, this is a little bitty baby. There we go. Teeny tiny. Love small detail eyeshadow brushes. So just adding more to my collection, basically. Okay, this is from the G line for sure because it's not numbered. I don't know what it is, but you can see itty bitty teeny tiny. It's going to be very similar to, where are you? Where are you? Come on. So very similar to the 146 from the S100 range. It's just a little bit smaller. Oh my God, they're so, so soft. I really love brushes from the G range. They're beautiful. Really, really beautiful. I've got one from the B range here. This is the 142. If I can get it out. Again, sort of standard size blending brush for the eyes, and a 5529 from the J series. This is an itty bitty one. Once again, tiny little blending brush. Yay! Honestly, guys, if you see me making like any like suggestions of potentially doing another Hakuhodo order for myself, tell me to get my shit together because I am set with eyeshadow brushes. The last brush that I have here is the J4006. Oh, wow, I'm excited about this. This is a little fan brush, and it's actually designed for applying mascara. And I don't know if you guys will be able to see, but there are two layers of bristles. So there's a short layer and a longer layer, and these are really, really firm. Wow, that's really interesting. I've used quite a few little fan brushes to apply mascara. It can give a really, really beautiful look, especially if you want to use like a colored product as a mascara, but none of them have ever been this firm, and it makes me think it's actually going to like comb through the lashes rather than just like applying color, which is usually like what I use them for. But I'm excited to try this. That's really interesting. All right, so that's it for the really exciting part of the haul, all of the Luxe brushes. If you've purchased any Luxe brushes recently and you're swooning over them, feel free to let me know down in the comments. I'm going to now talk about Morphe brushes. So Morphe recently like pulled out of all Australian stockists. Didn't say why, and then they opened their own online store for Australia and New Zealand. And we purchased a product for the makeup breakup through Morphe, and while we were there, I got a brush set. So this is the Eye Babe Faves 15 best-selling eye brushes. I already see one. What? How is this best-selling? This is the M432, I think. Is that right? Oh, fuck, where's my scissors? I think this is like probably best-selling because it was in the Jaclyn Hill favorite set. I just like, I think people use this to like carve out their brows, but I actually decluttered one recently. Okay then, whatevs. Alright, let's see what else is in here. This is a E22. It is a really, like you can see, it's pretty big blending brush. Might be good for like, you know, putting like all over color everywhere. It's quite stiff. I don't mind it. I'll give it a go. I think it would be good if you were trying to do like transition or one color all over and like blend it out. That could definitely work. E18. I feel like this was also in the Jaclyn Hill favorites. Maybe it wasn't. It looks like a pencil brush with a bit of a flatter tip. Yeah, it's pretty big. If you have big eyes, that one would be really handy. Okay, another large, I'm pretty sure this was in the Jaclyn Hill favorites too. E27. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it's something that just looks similar. So it's a fluffy blender with a flat top. Pretty soft, which is good. Nice movement. Again, I think this is one that I will use to like set between my crease and my brow when I'm trying to set my my primer. Okay, I've got a bunch of blenders here. I've got the M139, which is just like a standard sized blending brush, a little bit stubbier. Bristles are not super soft, so they could be good for blending out more like stubborn eyeshadows. We've got the M330. Oh, that is really nice and soft. Yeah, that's nice. So again, just standard eyeshadow brush. And the E17, little bit firm on the tip, and the bristles aren't quite as soft as the last one. There's another pencil brush in there, the M321, really long handles, which is nice. Not super soft, it's maybe even a little bit scratchy. But yeah, that I can use that under my eyes. All right, what else? The E29. This looks handy. Spoolie on one end, angled liner on the other. I will use it for my brows, which is great. Handy brush. Oh, this one, M213. I like this. It's teeny tiny detailer and it's super, super soft. This one is the E36. That's another pencil brush, but much smaller. But again, not as scratchy as this guy, but yeah, not super soft and smooth and silky. Last but certainly not least, what do we got here? The M4433. This feels nice. That is a it's kind of like a packing but also blending. It does one of these things, fat, thin, fat, thin. So they're kind of good because you can use them, like they're multi-purpose. Then we have the M573 and the 441. So two blending brushes. One's a little bit longer, a little bit fatter, not quite as tapered. And the last one, oh. Okay. This is the M506. That's a small blender, and that feels quite nice. Alright guys, I am going to wrap this up because I have little slivers of plastic all over my floor. I also am surrounded by brushes that I want to pick up and put away safely. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Feel free to leave comments about like your favorite brush brands, all that stuff. I honestly don't think I'm like gonna be in the market for purchasing more makeup brushes anytime soon. Maybe next year I will want to add to the collection, but at this stage I'm pretty fucking set with brushes. Yeah, so don't encourage me, encourage me. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.